Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the CD guy, Johnny Z here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new, previously unreleased track, Face It Alone by Queen. Face It Alone was originally recorded in 1988 while the band was working on The Miracle, and this track has been archived for many years, and finally in 2022 has seen the light of day, finally been released by the band with some previously unheard vocals by Freddie Mercury, so needless to say, it's kind of a big deal. As for the personnel on this track, it features the classic Queen lineup here, that being Brian May, Roger Taylor, John Deacon, and of course Freddie Mercury on lead vocals. This is a slower-paced track that kicks off with some thunderous drumming by Roger Taylor before Freddie Mercury's vocals kick in, and that's where the real focus of this song lies, within Freddie Mercury's vocal performance here, and as usual, he sounds fantastic, and I think his voice sounds great here. The lyrics as well are super meaningful, and I think Freddie Mercury definitely does steal the show here in what would otherwise be a pretty forgettable track, with an absolutely lachrymose performance here on lead vocals. Probably packs a lot more meaning in hindsight, seeing that this track was recorded just 3 years before his death in 1991, but a fantastic vocal performance by Freddie Mercury, one of the all-time best, and, again, really meaningful stuff here by the band. Overall, this song marks a really interesting time in Queen's history, finally seeing the light of day in 2022, 3 decades after the death of Freddie Mercury. So, musically, this track is sound, if not a bit forgettable, but again, the true story here lies within the uplifting vocal performance by one of the best voices in rock history. Freddie Mercury sounds great here, and I'm glad the band finally decided to release this. It's really cool, and it's just great to have new music from Queen with Freddie Mercury in 2022. Hopefully they continue to do more of this, and again, just really, really cool stuff here by the band. I think it's a great song that is definitely bolstered by, the power of nostalgia for longtime Queen fans, and in addition to that, it's just really interesting to me that they had, this kind of a track archived for so long, but have now finally decided to release it. I understand why. Maybe they deemed it not good enough to be part of The Miracle. I believe there were 30 tracks recorded for that album and only 14 made the record, but needless to say here, a very solid track. I think, again, the power of nostalgia for longtime Queen fans definitely will bolster it. But in general, just really enjoyable stuff here by the band. I wouldn't say it's a fun listen, but interesting and enjoyable for sure. So that begs the question, is this track classic Queen? I think had it been released around the time of The Miracle, it probably would have been forgotten about in the Queen catalog, but now having it, being seen the light of day in 2022, and we get to hear something new from Freddie Mercury, that definitely does make it a lot more memorable, in my opinion, and it definitely does include some classic Queen elements, but I wouldn't say that the track in and of itself is a classic Queen song, but that said, still really cool here and very enjoyable in my opinion, so I think it's awesome that the band are releasing new stuff with Freddie Mercury, even though, it's been over 3 decades since his passing. The fact that they have stuff that's still archived is awesome, and again, it's not necessarily a Queen classic, but definitely does include a lot of classic Queen elements. So that concludes my review and reaction of the new Queen song, Face It Alone. If you enjoyed this video, or if you agree with me, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below. We are less than 70 subscribers away from hitting 1,000, so if you have not subscribed yet to the channel and want to support, please go ahead and do so. Also, be sure to turn on the bell for notifications to be notified of a new upload. And let me know down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the new Queen track, Face It Alone? Be sure to let me know your opinions in the comments, and also head over to the community tab and vote in the poll, and state your opinion as well. It would be greatly appreciated. Every vote counts. And until next time, it's the CD guy, Johnny Z, signing off. Take care, everybody.